To avoid an accident. Once again, Wells held up. There's the opportunity for King, who almost runs out of road. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway. King to the inside, final corner.
Good morning, guys. Pitbikesonic here. It's not actually morning, it's afternoon because I have not done any vlogging today. It's actually the end of Friday, not the start. So yeah, I'll do a separate section now. We're here at Lydd for round 1 of the Fab Racing Championship. Numbers are good. Numbers are good. We're just over 20, which is mega, and it's only Friday a day, so hopefully we'll have more turn up. The regular crew are back. Wendy is there, Lee is there, little Danny is there, all the regular. We've got Rob back with us again, Chris is here with us. We're all in the same gazebo. It's like old times, well, old times last season. So yeah, looking forward to a good weekend, and yeah, here's all the clips from today that Wendy did and GoPro footage, and I'll speak to you, well, in my time in about 2 seconds, but in your time at the end of Friday. Happy, PB broken. It was second session out, but that one confirmed it, because that's what it says on the lap timer, so. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah. What's your name? Lizzie. You'll be interviewing me all the time. I love the camera.
Right, I'm just getting to know everyone a little bit.
Alright, I'm Jamie. Yeah.
How long have you been with Frank?
They were dinosaurs, I think, walking across the track.
You're not that old. I know you're old, but you're not that old.
A long time, so, yeah.
And what class do you race?
Pit bike 140. Ross will tell you everything.
I won't say I'm proper
Four-time champ.
Four-time
champ. You only won it last year because no one else turned up.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Right, if you can just...
And I will win it this year because 2 clash. And
Actually, no, technically 5 times because the motor team.
Motor team one, yeah. And I shared one with Sean, so 6 technically.
Oh my God.
5.5.
You're going to make his head too big.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Not for us, it's not.
Let me have my moment of glory.
You have.
If you can just fill us out, say your full name and what's happening, register.
Ready? I want to say alright guys, how I start my vlogs.
Alright guys, Pitbikesonic here.
Jamie King, Pitbike 140.
Joining us now is four-time champion Jamie King. How are you feeling this weekend, being back at Lydd after the winter break?
Yeah, it's good to be back. We were racing last weekend in a different championship, but it's going really well today. I've gone quicker than I've ever gone round this track. I think it's to do with us starting a bit later in the year. The temperatures are a bit more higher than they usually are. We normally start in March and it's cold and horrible, so yeah, it's been a really good day today, and feeling confident for tomorrow.
And any changes to the bike this year? Anything you're running differently that you think might be helping you out?
Yeah, we've made a few changes to the bike this year. It's we've gone for a different ignition timing this year, which people watching might understand, some might not, but yeah, it's definitely made a help. We've done some tyre pressure changes today which have really made a massive difference as well, so it's obviously clearly worked because we're going quicker than we've ever gone round here, so we're going to try a few things in practice tomorrow before qualifying, but all in all, really happy with the bike.
And do you think Lydd is a circuit which plays well to your strengths, or do you think you'll have another one later in the championship that might suit you a bit better?
I really enjoy riding around Lydd. It is a mega track, but also Chris, who you'll see me battling with tomorrow, he's also very quick round here as well, so it's going to be a good battle. I think we're pretty close today. He's just had the edge on me today, but it's gone pretty well. Round 2 is my home track, Ella Park. I only live 10 minutes down the road, so that's the one I really want to win at, but obviously I want to win everywhere, but Ella Park's the one that I think I have the best advantage at.
Yeah. Brilliant. So good luck for this weekend.
Good luck for you for your first weekend presenting as well.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you. She's doing a brilliant job, she's mega. Walking towards.
It's sitting in it. Absolute tool.
Lesbians. Right, so that is all the Friday footage from today. What a day. What a day. Quickest I've ever gone round Lydd, and that is the PB broken from over 5 years ago on the CR70. Now, I've got something to tell you guys, which has kind of fucked my head up a bit, guys. At the start of the day, I put my bike on the dyno because we need to match it up with the B&B one, because obviously that is used for regulations here to not be under the 15 horsepower. You have to put 30 psi in your rear tyre because that's what they do at B&B. We want it to match perfectly. I never put it back. I've run 30 psi in my back tyre today, and I've gone quicker than I've ever gone round here. Head blown. I don't know whether to put it back to 20. I normally run 20. I had 28.5 when I checked it after the last session today. Do I put it back? Do I leave it? I think I'm going to put it back for first session tomorrow and try it and see how it goes. But yeah, head is absolutely blown. So that's Friday done here at Lydd. Thumbs up, gone really well. Danny's done well as well.
I might get a podium.
She might get a podium tomorrow. She's in the top 3 at the moment on the time. So yeah, fingers crossed for little Danny as well. But yeah, but mega day, not far off Chris either. Probably the closest been to Chris in a long, long while, but it's only Friday practice in it. He might pull a bit more tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, I'll film anything I do tonight. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye. Good morning, guys. Saturday morning here at Lydd for round 1 of the Fab Racing Championship. We're all set to go. Tyre warmers are on, ready to rock and roll. Only got 3 sessions today, Q1, Q2, and we got our first race of the weekend this evening. So yeah, it's a pretty chilled out day really. I love having a Saturday race, absolutely love having a Saturday race. So it's be good this afternoon. It's very close between me, Chris and Tractor Boy, so think it's going to be a really good race, but we've got 2 qualifyings yet to decide what order we're in, and it's a pretty big gap back to 4th place where we've got a lot of rookies battling it out for top rookie honours. So it's going to be good to see who comes on top of that. We've got people like Ashley, Brad, Harrison, who are kind of all battling for the front of the rookies race, so, and a lot of other lads as well. There's a lot of newbies here today, so it's really good to see. But yeah, gonna get the final changes. I've put the tyre pressure back to 20, guys, so I'm gonna see how it goes in this Q1. If I like it, then I'm gonna go back to 28, which what we did have in it after I left it in there after the dyno. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'll speak to you guys probably after qualifying. I'll get Wendy to get some footage and that.
Straight to what guys. Straight to quality,
yeah, I know. Hopefully it'll wake me up. Hopefully, I don't know how well that'll go.
Fucking 43-2, come on! Ah! First fab race of the season, a little nervous. It's going to be close between me, Chris and Tractor Boy. I think back markers are going to play a massive part, but we'll see. We've just got to be in the hump when we get to the back markers. Fingers crossed we are.
He tried to make a move then, but Wells wasn't going to let him go that easily, and King is going to do everything he can to stay on Wells' tail, get that first place off him on this first lap. We have 7 laps left to go.
Johnny King, though, less than a tenth away on the previous tour. And look at that, catching some traffic now. Traffic is going to cause chaos. This could be King's best opportunity to slide through.
It could indeed. This traffic is properly going to cause some issues for the two of them there, as they just need to get past here to continue their battle. King has got quite close to Wells now. Wells just trying to get past that first person in this little traffic jam here, and they are caught up rather severely in this traffic on the penultimate lap. Wells is now past the traffic, ready to continue his fight for first place, and King now, both of them past the traffic and are starting the final lap.
AC40 Pros! I'm not going to get emotional for this, I'm going to do my best. Her first ever Fab podium, Danny Longhurst. Good morning, guys. Saturday here at Lydd for Fab Racing. I don't think I spoke to you a lot yesterday. I think I spoke to you a little bit when Wendy had the camera in my face ready for race one. So I'm going to go all the way back to the start. We had 2 qualifyings yesterday. We were 3rd in both, but we went quicker once again than we've ever gone around it, and it was really, really, really close. I'm talking about yesterday.
I'm just checking. Just checking, you know what it is?
Yesterday was Saturday, as I'll start again. So yeah, we had 2 qualifyings. It was very close. Chris did a 43 dead, Tractor Boy did a 43-1, and I did a 43-2. So there was nothing in it. It was really close. I was happy to get a 43-2. That was my aim at the start of the day. When you think my quickest lap time here was a 43.7 from 5 years ago, I was well happy with it. So yeah. So we're 3rd on the grid. Tractor Boy bike had bike problems, so that just left me and Chris to battle it for the lead, and I just followed him behind him all the way home. I did a few lunges, tried to get past, but couldn't make the move stick. Chris is extremely good on the brakes, and I could get beside him, but just couldn't outbrake him. And I had a lunge coming down the hill on him. You'll see it on the GoPro footage. But problem is, he saw me have that lunge, and then he closed the door for the rest of the race, so I didn't have a chance to get it. So we've got to try and beat him again today. Got another 2 races today, see how we get on. It's extremely hot today. I don't know if you guys can see from my face, but it is hot today. I'm loving this starting later in the year. It is so much better. So yeah, we've got 2 races today. It's going to be, I reckon it's going to be the hottest day of the year so far. So yeah, it's going to be a warm one, but it's going to be 2 good races. I think Tractor Boy's got his bike sorted, so it'll be 3 of us battling for the lead. Wendy's now about to put some cream on my face because it is that hot. There we go. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys probably after race 1. I'm extremely busy on Fab weekends because I do all their media stuff as well, so I'll try and catch up with you as much as possible. Wendy's here, she'll do as much filming as possible. Speak to you later. When it's hot conditions like today, guys, I really recommend one of these, a helmet dry, especially with a heat function. I wouldn't recommend getting the ones with just the cold function because you just make your sweat damp. But when it's a really hot day, like it's going to be today, these, after a session when you're sweating and the inside of your helmet is all moist, the missus will love it, but the inside of your helmet doesn't. Get one of these, dries it out instantly, and it's nice and fresh for the next setting. But always make sure you get one with the heat setting.
Wells all alone. It is lights out and we're underway. Poor getaway there from Jamie King. Just didn't move at all as the lights went out. It will be Chris Wells that takes the lead. King somehow holds on to third place. Maybe just keep an eye, see if race control say anything. 1 lap left to go. King has dropped back as a result of that yellow flag, I believe. 7/10 of a second the gap. Looks like Chris Wells may have this one in the bag.
Yeah, it'll be a bit tough. I think the yellow flags definitely didn't help. Maybe Jamie chose to slow down a little bit, but if you would catch him, it'd be on the final corner. But lap traffic might come into play around this corner here. Jamie could get a bit held up, so I don't think Jamie will have a chance at the win, to be honest.
Yeah, getting held up by traffic there, that puts an end to Jamie King's hopes in race number 2. He let himself down with a poor start. He flies into the final corner to try anything, but it's Chris Wells. He just can't stay retired and he can't stop winning. 2 out of 2 for the number 62.
Right, race 1 done. Extremely happy, extremely pissed off. I knew Josh was going to be a problem this weekend. He's extremely good on the starts, and he was that one. He got me, took me 2 laps to get past him. By that time, Chris had pulled a 2-second gap. But by the end, we were probably 3 tenths and set the fastest lap of the weekend out of everyone. We got down to a 42.8, so only person in the 42s this week. So massive pleased with that. Not too happy about coming second to Chris again, but we've got 1 more attempt, but I'm going to have the same problem again. If Josh gets a good start, then we're a bit fucked, and it's even worse. He's on Tractor Boy's side of the grid, who's having problems with his bike, so he had a clean run to that first corner, but it's what it is. Try again for the last one.
Red lights are on, and it's lights out and away we go for the pit bike 140. Chris Wells holding on to his first position. That's Jamie King up into second, following him, hunting him down as these two have battled all weekend. Chris Wells though holding that first place, trying to build that gap away from Jamie King, but King in this last race is not going to let him go easily. He is indeed Jamie King, just last lap, setting the fastest time of 45.019. He's hunting Wells down, playing a game of cat and mouse with him. All weekend it has been these two up at the front of the pack in first and second, fighting for that first position. King is wanting desperately to have it in this last race of the weekend. He is close on Wells' tail. Let's see what's going to happen. They are coming down into that first corner, but King is still just slightly behind Wells. Wells setting the fastest lap, just a 40. 43.182. These two neck and neck, 0.17 seconds separating them.
Super, super close racing. These guys going hard straight out of the gate. Wells checks back, sees where King is. King with a run out of the hairpin into the sweeper. Doesn't come into fruition. Very wire.
Definitely, Ross. It is ever so close between these two. Jamie King has just set the fastest lap, last lap of this race. Brilliant competitiveness seen between these guys. Wells just wanting to prove himself after coming out of retirement for this season. Third and fourth, we have Joshua French and Richard Holmes Williams. Joshua French did brilliantly to get up into third at the start of the race and hold on to that position. Here they come, and now 8 laps to go. Wells absolutely still dominating over Jamie King, but he is hunting him down with.
As they come down the backside, and King's gone to the lead. Jamie King finally 2 races and a handful of laps down, and he's finally found his way in front of the 2023 champion, the reigning champ, the 4-time champ, Pitbikesonic, up to the front of the race. But can he stay there? Because Chris Wells now the hunted, or the hunter becomes the hunted, should I say, and he will push on through, try and find a way back round with the 76 to the lead of the race, and now he can try and push onwards and extend that gap.
He can indeed. Jamie King, you know he has got a smile on his face underneath his helmet right now as they come around that last corner of the track. Wells will be kicking himself that King managed to have the opportunity to take that first place. Wells is hot on his tail. These two great friends off the track, but the competitiveness between them when they are on track, absolutely brilliant. Visors down, nothing else matters. It is a battle to the teeth between these two. We have 6 laps left to go. King holding on to his lead.
Breaks as it's 4 laps to go, and Chris Wells back to the front of the race. Jamie King led for a few short laps, but now as the 2023 champ back in front. And Jamie King, well, he tried his best to hold on. Not enough, though. Can he find a way back through?
4 laps left to go, and these two out in front doing an amazing dance with each other almost. Chris Wells has taken that first position back from Jamie King, and here we go. They are just making their way past some traffic now. Let's see what will happen. Jamie King right on Chris Wells' tail with 3 laps left to go.
1 lap dash to the side. Will King manage to get himself a race win? Will Wells sweep the weekend? Here we go then. Almost contact coming round the final corner. Chris Wells holds on to the lead. King looks to the inside. Nothing on that occasion. Traffic just ahead of them out on the racetrack. Is that going to potentially decide the fate of this race? As they slide into the second chicane section, there you can see the riders in front, the back markers that they had to negotiate. No blue flags, of course. Just got to get through on your own attempt. Does King see this as an opportunity, or does it hold them up? It certainly holds up Chris Wells, and King had to get out of the throttle to avoid an accident. Once again, Wells held up. There's the opportunity for King, who almost runs out of road. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway. King to the inside, final corner. Shades of Reese Peacock as Jamie King prevents the sweep and wins it at the death. Another final corner move in the pit bike 140s, and this time it's the reigning champ who comes out on top. Chris Wells held up slightly by traffic, and it took until the very final corner for Jamie King to cement that race win. Hug between the opponents, a fantastic race. I don't think Jamie King can believe it. But man, oh man, what a race.
That was absolutely brilliant. Right till the end it went between these two. Just in that last corner, King getting his chance, getting his moment. The reigning champion getting that taste of victory once again after Wells has dominated so far this weekend. But you can see just what it means to Jamie King. He's having a little dance, having a little fun. Let's just hope he doesn't fall off, but no, he's making his way on this cool down lap, and you know he's absolutely thrilled with himself for his performance this weekend in the season opener. Let's just have a look at our top 10 results. First place we have Jamie King. Following him in second we have Chris Wells. Third place we have Joshua French. In fourth we
Alright guys, what a weekend and what an insane last race to beat Chris on the last lap. Wow, is this season going to stop getting better? I don't know. After B&B last weekend and then Fab this weekend, it's been absolutely amazing. But it's not just me for this final bit of the YouTube. It's little Danny, who's got her first trophy at Fab today in the AC40 Pros. She got 2/3 and a 4th. Now, even though she came 4th in the last one, she crashed to get back up to come 4th. And when she did crash, she was in 2nd place. So even though she only come 4th, that last race was definitely your best race. So yeah, absolutely amazing weekend here at Lydd. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Me and Danny have had a great time. And yeah, we've got a little break now, but the next video, or the next race weekend video, is going to be Assen doing the Dutch Pit Bike Championship, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So yeah, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Please click that down below and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll have it out as quick as possible. But until then, Danny, give the camera a wave. Bye everyone, bye bye.